Namaste, Pranam, Gita Dhyanam. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Gratitam Purana Munina Madhye mahā-bhāratam Advaitam Rtavarshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashaadhyayinim Ambatva Manusandadhami Bhagavad Gite Bhavatveshinim. O Bhagavad Gita, with which Lord Narayana himself gave enlightenment to Arjuna. The ancient sage Vyasa included it in the Mahabharata. O goddess, comprising of the 18 chapters, the showerer of the nectar like knowledge of non-dualism. O affectionate mother, the destroyer of rebirth, I meditate upon thee. Now, Krishna Vandana. Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kansachanuramardanam Devakim Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadguru. O son of Vasudeva, the slayer of Kansa and Chanur, extreme delight for Mother Devaki. O Krishna, the supreme teacher of the universe, my salutations to you. So today we take up the reading of the 35th Shloka of the Sankhya Yoga, the second adhyay of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Sri Krishna's teachings to Arjuna continuing in this 35th Shloka also. Sri Krishna says, bhayād raṇād uparataṁ mansyante tvaṁ mahā-rathāḥ yeṣhāṁ tvaṁ bahu-mato bhūtvā yāsyasi lāghavam. Bhayād raṇād uparataṁ. Bhayād is from fear, raṇād is from the war field. Uparatam, withdrawn, run away from the war field with fear, having got afraid. Bhayād raṇād uparatam mansyante. Mansyante is will think. Who will think? tvaṁ. Think about you. Who will think? mahā-rathāḥ. All the mighty warriors. And especially the chariot warriors, mahā-rathāḥ. A mahārathi is a mighty chariot warrior, and Arjuna is one of them actually. How many times Sri Krishna has, even Sanjay has, while mentioning Arjuna, they have mentioned Sri Krishna as well as Sanjay. When Sanjay is talking to Dhritarashtra, at times he has mentioned Arjuna as mahā-rathāḥ. Sri Krishna has mentioned, while speaking to Arjuna, he has referred to him as mahā-rathāḥ, mahā-baho, the mighty arm, the mighty chariot warrior, and Arjuna's greatness as a chariot warrior because he has Sri Krishna as the charioteer. So Sri Krishna says all those other great chariot warriors, they will definitely think that this Arjuna has fled away from the battlefield out of fear. Bhayād raṇād uparatam mansyante tvaṁ mahā-rathāḥ yeṣhāṁ tvaṁ bahu-mato. Yeṣhāṁ is of whom, cha and tvaṁ you, bahu-matāḥ much thought of. Bhūtvā yāsyasi lāghavam. Bhūtvā is having been, yāsyasi will receive, lāghavam lightness. In a very short context, in a very light context, lāghavam. So the literal meaning of this shloka is the great chariot warriors will think about you, will view you as one fled from the war out of fear, fled from the battle out of fear. Bhayād raṇād uparatam. Raṇād uparatam bhayād. by getting afraid of the war, you have run away. That is what all these great mighty chariot warriors will talk about you, will think about you. And you that were highly esteemed by them. All these maharathis, they in fact they honor you so much, they fear you. They consider you to be one of the greatest warriors. And then the same maharathis who have put you in the highest esteem, they will start talking very lightly about you. They will, your entire esteem will be shattered. And then they will keep on talking. Oh, that Arjuna, that fellow who used to, at one point of time, he used to be a great warrior. Oh, he just ran away from the field of Kurukshetra. So that is what now Sri Krishna is insinuating, that insult in the mind of Arjuna to wake him up, for Arjuna to give up that cowardness, to give up that despondency, to give up that dejection and frustration. Now, Swami Chidbhavanandaji's commentary of for this particular shloka runs like this. The sworn enemies of Arjuna, such as Duryodhana and others, were compelled unwillingly though to admire his valor. Yes, they hated him, they cursed him, but in their heart of hearts, they knew that Arjuna is a mighty warrior. Everybody had held his war skills, his fighting nature, his archery in a very high esteem. All his enemies, even all his foes, even they used to fear of Arjuna's archery. Even Karna, himself a mighty warrior, Karna had a very high esteem. He held Arjuna in a very high respect for his warrior skills, not otherwise. Otherwise, they were sworn enemies, all the Kauravas, but they held Arjuna in such a high esteem for his warrior skills. They had to concede with concealed envy, of course, that Arjuna was one who engaged Lord Shiva himself in an encounter and won from him for prize the divine weapon Pashupata, the Pashupata Astra that Lord Shiva gave him. I mean, the warrior who could, fight with such great zeal, with such great skill, with Lord Shiva himself, that Shiva himself was impressed with his fighting skill and gave him the Pashupata Astra. So all these enemy marshals, the enemy warriors, although they had their own reasons, but willingly or unwillingly, they all admired Arjuna's greatness as a warrior. All the same, they had the design to vanquish this man of mighty valor somehow. In a situation like this, they would not construe that Arjuna has withdrawn from the war front out of love and consideration for his kith and kin. What all the talk Arjuna had told Sri Krishna, that now I have to kill my own people, svajanam hatva, I have to destroy my own cousins. So what if they are evil? So what if they have done wrong to us? I cannot do this. You see, that was the love. Although it was a false love, although it was not logical love, it was absolutely illogical. It was the deluded love for his wrongdoer cousins. But if Arjuna had stopped fighting this war, he had denied to wage this war, would those Kaurava cousins had thought that he has done it out of love for us? No chance at all. They would have taken every opportunity to defame Arjuna, that he has not fought the war out of fear. He's afraid of our, mighty warriors on the Kaurava side. He's afraid to fight with us, and therefore he has run away from the Kurukshetra, from the battlefield. They would slight him as one who has fled from fear, out of fear. Regard for the hero will at once get transformed itself into ridicule. What else? What else will happen for a person who has fled away from his own duties, Swadharma? He will be ridiculed. There won't be any, high praises for him. He will lose all that honor, and people will start talking about him in a very lightly manner. In fact, even ridicule him. That infamy can no way be remedied. And once he flies away from the battlefield, then that infamy that comes to him, that dishonor that comes to him, that cannot be reverted back. No, then he can't say, give me a second chance, okay, now I will fight. Sri Krishna doesn't want that to happen to his beloved disciple. Sri Krishna wants his beloved disciple right there in the chariot, who is slumped in front of him, to get up and pick up his Gandhi. Pick up all those mighty astras they are lying in his arrow carrier. So, fear does not become a hero. A man given to fear cannot achieve anything in this world. The deed done today from fear will be the cause of repentance for tomorrow. It is not that people will speak very high of you, no. People will speak very low of you as the one who has fled away from performing his righteous duty. So that is what Sri Krishna now is putting this particular aspect in Arjuna's mind. He is explaining to him that not doing your righteous duty is one thing, but all these warriors against whom you are going to wage war, against whom you are going to fight, they will take this opportunity of your not fighting them as calling it as Arjuna has ran away from out of fear. Arjuna has fled from this battlefield out of fear, not out of love and compassion, and although it is deluded love, although it is deluded compassion. No, they won't say that. They will say, he is afraid of us. Having seen us, oh, he became so afraid, he got so frightened that he started perspiring. The mighty Gandhi fell from his hand, and he himself slumped in the chariot at the feet of Krishna, and he just ran away from the battlefield. What ignominy, what infamy, what dishonor! Can there be any great worse than this? Than people talking lightly about you. You are the mahā-baho, you are the mighty warrior yourself. And all these mighty warriors, mighty chariot warriors, mahā-rathāḥ, they will belittle you like this. So, Sri Krishna is again and again trying to instill that confidence, instill that the warrior spirit in Arjuna once again. So that was our 35th shlok for today's reading. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Sri Krishna Arpanamastu. Jai Sri Ramakrishna. Jai Thakur. Jai Ma. Jai Swami.